Hello and God bless you. Words of rebuke often came from men and women of God in the Bible. And yet, where are we today? We say we want to live biblically, but are we listening to the men and women of God that have been put around us to speak into our lives? I know there have been times when I've not heard God because I've been so busy doing things my way that I've not stopped to listen to what God is saying in a situation. And I'm thankful that God has put an amazing man and woman of God above me, and they speak into my life. And it doesn't mean that I've always listened to them, but they've always been right. And sometimes I've learned the hard way that I should have listened to them in the first place, but I didn't. And now we're in a place where we want to get away with things. We want to do things our way without listening to the voice of God. Are we stopping and waiting for God to say what to do in a situation? It's so easy to act and jump without stopping and saying, Lord, help me in this situation. But also to listen to those voices around us. And I am also aware that there are many false prophets. There's many false people out there who want to say God says, and it's them pushing their agenda. I get that. But we must have people around us who are going to listen to and obey, because this is the order of things. We don't want to talk about obedience. We don't want to talk about hierarchy in this modern age. And yet God stays the same. He never falters. He never changes. He is a firm God. He's firm in us. His foundation is firm and it never changes. So when we look at biblical teachings, how people were, we can say, as I heard one lady say to me, oh, but you didn't say it in the same way as someone else might have said it. You didn't say it with as much love as Paul. Have you actually read the writings of Paul? He wasn't very kind. There are times when he was quite rude. And I don't believe I've ever been rude. I'm direct sometimes, but I'm not rude. We must hear the things that we might not want to hear. I had a prophetic word spoken over me in 2016, and I instantly rebuked it because it's not what I wanted to hear. And years later, I had to go back to the person who prophesied and say, you were right, because she was. She was completely right. It wasn't a word for then, but prophecy is often for the future. So it doesn't always make sense now, but it will make sense in the future. God will allow people to be put around us for a reason, but we have to listen. And with true humility, which is a mark of every Christian, if we're not demonstrating humility in this hour, we need to go before God on our knees. And let me tell you straight, the mark of a true Christian, a true follower of God, is humility in all situations, especially the challenging ones. If a true believer is in fact a true believer, even in the most challenging of situations, they'll still be operating in the Spirit. They'll still be monitoring the Lord God in every situation. It doesn't mean we don't mess up from time to time. Hear me well. We can mess up. We do mess up. But we should be steadfast with God. Let us not falter or fail, because we stand on the rock that never shakes. We have a firm foundation in God. Let's hark to the words that are spoken. Take every word and bring it before God with humility. Even if we say, Lord, I don't like this word. I don't agree with this word. But what are you saying about this word? Let the Lord lead and guide you in this hour, because this is perilous times that we've been warned about. And we need to keep our eyes firm on God and not being veered away, because the devil's trying to distract us into all different kinds of avenues. But eyes on Jesus. And we need our brothers and sisters around us to make sure our eyes are remaining focused on Jesus in every moment. God bless you.